We are live now. Look, oh my goodness, we are live right now. Hey, everybody, we are right here on grownfolksradio.com, Facebook Live, YouTube. We are all over. And today, listen, this is the most impromptu thing we could do. Like right now, let's go. We ready. We are ready. And today's guests are the Eli Lu Twins. I've never actually, this is my first time able to really say that out loud. I think Eli, we are friends. Yes. And this is my first time meeting you. So how are you, ladies?
We are great, excited to be here.
Yes.
So we heard so much about you. So we're, just all the work that you're doing. So we're excited to be here on this platform. Thank you.
Thank you. I've heard about you throughout the years, everything. I mean, Jimmy always talks about you. Jimmy the Saint always mentions you. Honestly, he did. He always said, wait a minute, the Eli Lu Twins, they're going to be there. They're going to be doing this. He's always mentioned you throughout the years. But I actually had the opportunity to watch Sound Mind. Tell them about Sound Mind. I watched the whole thing. I watched the preview because I knew we would eventually either I was going to write about it or talk about it. So I wanted to make sure. And it was amazing. So tell me about Sound Mind.
Yes. So Sound Mind was a project that we came up with our executive producer, Derek Dean, 3 years ago now at the end of, 2017. Well, 17 was the conception of the idea, and we started working on it in 2018. But it's 12 short films, 12 short films that coincide with 12 spoken word hip hop tracks. I had to throw the hip hop part in there because I think we threw a lot of people off, and people were like, "I didn't know you guys rapped."
When I heard the first one, I said, "Wait a minute, what? What?" I said, "You talking about all that talent, and it was dope." I was just like, "Yes." I mean, seriously.
Yeah. Thank you.
Was it? I mean, so was that a hidden secret, or is it what was that?
You know what? We've been writers. I mean, our family didn't know either. So when Sound Mind came out, I had a lot of calls like, wait a minute, where did this come from?
Our best friends.
Our best friend called, was like, what did I miss? Like, how did we miss this? But you know what? We've been writing since 7th grade as far as raps, but we never shared it with anyone. But we've been writing for a very long time. We share more of our spoken word than rap, but I guess plot twist, most of our spoken word tracks were always rap. But we only ever performed it as spoken word. And so whenever we perform, we're able to take all of our raps and do it as spoken word, or the vice versa. We would write a rap and then perform it as a spoken word track. I think we just were never too comfortable with, I guess, just perform it as rap artists. But now, it's out there.
Sound Mind was sort of the project where we can show off pretty much all the talent that we had from, the rap, the poetry, the whole nine. It was like, the spoken word, the filmmaking, the screenwriting, the music, everything artistic, wise, we were able to pull off with the Sound Mind project.
I see. So when you set out to do the 12 short films, you knew in your head that you were going to do the music as well, right?
Yes. Yeah, the music came first, and then we added the 12 films. So as filmmakers, Lou and I we're not typically in front of the camera. We're always filming, editing, and everything, but our team was like, you guys have to be in it, at least 2 or 3 of them. You got to be in something. So we decided we didn't want to just do the typical spoken word video or rap video. So we wanted to do film since we're filmmakers. So we kind of just came up with this blend, but the tracks came first and then the films.
Yeah, one of the, I think, Sincerely Dream, I actually wrote when I was 15. So that was about 16 years ago. so there's things that we still pulled in that we had for so long that we just was like, okay, let's just use everything that we have on this one project.
We have like over 100 tracks, I would say, that we never put out. So this is only 12 of many.
Wow, I'm amazed. So you mentioned to everybody that you're filmmakers. So talk about your filmmaker journey, because that's what I heard of you from many years. Filmmakers. So when did you get your start, and what was the first project?
So it's interesting because the term filmmaker is really broad, but we were always writers. So we were screenwriters first. Went to OVERBROOK High School, where we first in a film club, and we, our background is actually in tech, computer science, and information architecture. We go that path, and we never really let go of our filmmaking aspirations. So a few years ago, in, I think 2015, in grad school, we had the opportunity to enter a film competition, and we had won first place, but we didn't have like the equipment, we didn't have the team, we didn't have nothing really. So it really was a testament to okay, we can really do this, even though we didn't think at the time we had what it took to actually pull off films. So I would say when we actually acted on it was probably 2015. And back in in college we did
We were
stage
doing
plays.
stage plays first, and that kind of if I'm being transparent, you know how when you're in college you got to make some extra money. We decided to start doing photography for different organizations on campus, and then that transferred into stage plays, and then it turned into a web series, and then that turned into filmmaking. So it was like a whole journey, and all along we were in school for computer science. So by the time we graduated, everybody thought that our degree was in film
or mass media
or mass media. So even our family was like, wait, where did computer science come?
What did you go to school for again?
We were known on campus for film and not computer science. But we've been doing it since then.
Since college. So you both went to school for computer science. Were you always destined to do things together? I know you're twins, but were you always planning, we're going to do everything together, we're going to make this a whole team effort always? Were you planning that?
You know what's funny? We actually were not going to the same college at first. And if I'm being honest, every single college we applied to together, they lost one of our applications. From yes, every single college. We applied to probably at least maybe I don't know, probably maybe about 9 to 10. And out of the 9 to 10, only one school we got accepted to together. Every place lost our applications because our information is so identical. But no, that wasn't the plan. We just so happens to get a full ride to Indiana University, so we both went there. In grad school, we had some opportunities to go to school, and it was the only university outside of Philadelphia or Pennsylvania that we both got accepted to, and we both wanted to leave the city, so we both ended up there. But
yeah, it's not planned, but it works out now. At first, it was like we just like a lot of the same things, and we kind of feed off each other well in terms of doing business together. So it works out well. It's like I have a business partner I can take with me everywhere, where if it was someone else, I probably wouldn't be able to always be able to quickly pull things together. It just so happens we know some other twins who are nothing alike, and they do nothing together. So like we probably would have been that way if we weren't so like artistically, we can actually separate. It's it's not planned half the time. It just kind of works out that way.
I mean, you gotta say it doesn't have to separate. You don't have to separate, but I just wondered if you ever thought. I know there's other twins that do it, but you don't have to. Listen, why not have a friend always? I always got my friend by my side. Why not? Then we gonna come up.
Right. It's funny because there's like not too many people who don't know that, but I used to work at a tech company, and they didn't know I had a twin. So that there are moments where if I know people that don't know, and I don't say I have a twin, then
I'm telling you, it happens a lot. Even our we had an eye doctor's appointment, and they canceled one of them, and I'm like, no, there were two separate people. They were like, but you booked twice, and then when she came in, they was like, we are so sorry. It happens all the time. From the college application down to dentist appointment, so we just go separate places.
Just say, look, then. You gotta get this right, y'all. Gotta get this right. Oh, but let me not go on without saying happy birthday. You just celebrated a birthday the same day as the Sound Mind premiere, right?
Yes, thank you.
So happy birthday to you both, actually.
Thank you. It was a really great birthday. Especially with COVID, we were like, well, we're not gonna do anything for our birthday this year. We were like, there it is. Let's just put the screen in on our birthday. So it was a fun way to celebrate, our birthday.
And behind the scenes, it looked like everything was decorated beautifully. From the pictures I saw, I was like, yo, that was dope. Yeah, it was decorated all nice.
Shout out to the team. Stacey Sherrill threw that together. We didn't even really know. We were more concerned with, setting up the screening and making sure everything went well, and completely forgetting it was our birthday. But our team,
surprised us. We weren't expecting it until we got there. I'm like, oh,
Kathy Vance, Stacey Sherrill, Derek Dean, Lauren Butler, small team. So Sound Mind was pretty much, for the most part, six main team members, and then we had about 4 additional team members who might have worked on 2 to 4 projects, and then the main 6 worked on all of them whenever they first came into the project. So we had a really small team, but
a small but powerful team. Hold on now, this team was powerful. Everybody was doing everything. Look.
Yeah. We wore many hats, a lot of hats. So I think it's crazy because looking at it now, with COVID being here, our teams have to be small. So I was like, well, we kind of already got our feet wet with doing 12 short films with only mainly 6 people, and then a few extended team members from time to time. So I'm like, okay, we figured it out a little early, so it didn't stop us completely.
The level of expertise. Like when I say I sat there through each one, and like each one was just kept, it's better. I mean, everything was. You said that it was a small, like one camera. I watched it behind the scenes as well. So you said it was one camera, having to do multiple scenes, and I would have never known that that's the way it was. It looked like it was a big budget films.
Yeah. It's funny because that was sort of also one of the points we set out to not necessarily prove, but to show other people, because filmmaking is in fact expensive, but doesn't necessarily have to be, especially when you're starting out. It's like when we were starting out, people were always like, oh, you're not using a red camera, or you're not using this. We were using DSLRs, which are photography cameras. So, you know,
you get looked down
upon sometimes in film if you don't have certain, which we didn't have. But we were like, okay, if we just make it, if we just keep providing high quality work, even though we don't have the equipment and things to match, people will hopefully see, you know, what it is we're trying to do in Philadelphia, and working with 156 talent and crew in the tri-state area, especially when people say Philly can't get together and do it. Different backgrounds, different cultures, different faiths, just, you know, bringing everyone together in one spot. To pull off this project was really like a community project. In so many different ways, and just having, like you said, just having it. Most of it is solution driven, you know. Just having one camera, you're constantly, you know, we have to continue it. We have to, you know, just
you gotta remember,
right? That you right, and having, you know, Kat was like our script supervisor, and just okay, if your arm was up here, you got to make sure that arm go back up in the same, you know.
And I think to add to that, lastly, I would say our shoots never went over. We had one camera, but our shoots for the most part, out of the 12. We only shot for 4 hours on average. Only 2 films, which was Amaryllis and The Epidemic, which had obviously like 20 to 30 people. We took probably 6 hours, but 4 hours was our max to shoot each film. Which is how we were able to do 3 films in 1 month. So we were working with a lot of people at one time. A lot of names, remember. Yeah.
But I mean, throughout the time I was hearing about it, like the film, you know, I heard people talking about, because one of my co-hosts on Single on a Saturday Night is TC Caldwell, Stormy Weathers.
Hey.
So yeah, so I was like, I've heard about it. I've heard about everything. What, you premiered it again on YouTube, right? What do you ultimately? This is the question that I really wanted to ask, and that I was like, I need more clarification. What do you ultimately want to happen? All right, we make things to make money, or you put your own money up for it, right? But what do you ultimately want to happen?
Right. So Sound Mind for us coming out the gate was pretty much a visibility project. And by that, what we're saying is that we didn't really have a following. We really didn't have, you know, coming out of grad school and being away out of Philadelphia for 7 years, we really didn't even have a team at first. No one really, we set our ground in, you know, North Carolina and Indiana, where we were for school, but no one here really knew what we were doing or what we were trying to do. So we were like, okay, we're going to put ourselves out there in this way, from film to music to poetry, so that, you know, we can get our feet wet in Philadelphia. Right. But the ultimate goal is visibility, so people can see that we have talent here. One, we're trying to put a spotlight on the Philadelphia film community, and talks with people around the city. People don't even realize that the Philadelphia film community is actually a thriving community. I think all the talent and actors that came through on Sound Mind live right here. You know, they're all in the tri-state area. And what we need is opportunities and a platform. So the hope is that, you know, since it was sort of like a community build project, that we can kind of build a community behind that, so we can get to having, you know, film studios here, or big film projects come here. Our ultimate goal is to have a studio where we can, you know, like a lot of the stuff,
speaking into existence.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that we went through, like we showed up to one set and it was like a whole barbecue and speakers going up. I'm like, how are we going to film here? So like, we can't really control the environment. A lot of things, we just had to be solution driven. And we went to, like, you know, FDR Park on a Sunday, didn't realize that the Eagles would play that day. And it turns out a tailgate party. And
in the middle of our filming,
we were there at 5 a.m. in the morning. So it was just like a clash of, so some of the films, it was like trying to get the sound out. So it's all these different things. But our ultimate goal is, you know, to one, you know, get on larger platforms and bring more projects to Philadelphia, really.
But you say you wanted more exposure, but your names were synonymous. Everybody, when I say people told me about you, I mean, so your name was already out there. So everybody seemed to have known you. So your name is out there, right? What do you think it was that had everybody buzzing about you, the Eli Lu Twins?
You know what? One of the things we get a lot, and just today we get since it is aired, also from the cast members, 156 people. A lot of emails and messages we've been getting is mainly we focus on the experience on set, and I think that's something our team, Kathy Dance, Derek Dean, Lauren, and Stacy, we talked about in the beginning was I don't care if it's the janitor down to the producer, everybody's treated the same. And we really try to focus on the experience, you know, just making sure that our cast is comfortable on set, staying connected after the fact, staying connected during. And we always say film family because it's amazing to be on set for only 4 hours. Like I said, most of our films only, you know, we're there for maybe 1 or 2 days. We never really went past 2 days with the cast. But our relationships move so much outside of that in terms of, hey, do you need something? Do your kids need something for school? It's really that type of community we're building. So I think that's what's different. We've been on film sets where we weren't, you know, especially as women, where we weren't treated the best. And so I said, you know, once we get our company up and running, I want everybody to feel the same way. And I think the cast felt that. We feel that it's mutual.
And productivity is better, you know, like it's just like any other job where you go to a job and they don't treat you right, you don't want to be there. But if you treat people right, they're gonna want to.
We don't want to leave after, you know, even down to. So I'm big on the food on set. I've been known for that. So even on set, just making sure that everybody's comfortable. You know, when our actors are acting, we're like, no, we'll bring you the water. You don't have to even. You know, we just treat everybody like the kings and queens that they are. And I just feel like the way you treat people, it really pays off. I know how it feels to be on set and feel not valued. Or even going to events. When we first started, we always got, there's a female behind the camera. I mean, all of that stuff we had to deal with when we first started, which we're used to because also we come from computer science where sometimes we don't need females or you know, people of color in the room. So just coming from that background, I think on our film sets, we really work hard to make sure, you know, hey, you want to come to set? I know you live in Jersey, we're in Philly. Do you need a ride? Do you need, you know, can we cover that? I feel like that's kind of what keeps, I don't know, our circle growing, you know, and the respect is mutual.
Awesome. I want to make sure we shout out some of the people I actually saw that were in your film that I know, which was Karen Weiler Martin, E. Rochelle. Who else? I mean, I saw so many. It was so many films that I couldn't, but I was like, oh, I know her. It was somebody else. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking about somebody else and they posted it. And oh my gosh, it was so many people. And I was like, oh, I know her. Oh, I know her. I was like, awesome. So how did you go about selecting each person?
Wow, that was a process. Yeah, we had a very specific process. Like when I say we just wanted it to be authentic in terms of casting. One film, Same Old River, for example, we shot it a year apart from the dancers and the dot workers because we really didn't want to settle for anything. We wanted to find the right cast in terms of like the dancers, the right outfits, the choreographer. And so we almost settled and we was like, no, it just wouldn't be right if we didn't get that modern dance thing going on. So some of the films, you know, what we did was we put the casting calls out there in so many different groups on Facebook. And the talent really came to us. And it really was a lot of people you'll be surprised in our films don't have experience. And I feel like if you give people opportunity, you know, if they're willing to learn, if they're willing to grow, you're able to see what they can do. A lot of times, again, people told us no. And so we were like, okay, let's give it a shot. But yeah, so we put out the casting calls. They came through. I think during our rehearsals, we really dived deep into the characters. You know, even if it's only a 5-minute film, we talk about their entire life. Who were they before this happened? Who were they after? So I think that kind of made the difference. But the process was we did a lot of video interviews. Which kind of sped up the process. As you can imagine, doing 3 films in 1 month, you're dealing with so many different films and different people in terms of casting. But Stacey Sherrill is very good at that. She's our assistant director who worked with all of the talent. So she was the one that was dealing with all of those emails.
It did make it easier. It's funny, this is pre-COVID, but we did everything through video. But we have like these decks where we put slides in and lines and what to wear and what it would be about. We try to throw everything in one place so it's like we don't have to really explain it. And it's probably like 10 to 12 pages long. Everybody gets one. Every film got one. And then it's kind of funny because we had 12, if someone came in and we were like, oh, he applied for Doors Off Hinges, but I think he fits this film. We would say, hey, could you audition for this one?
Yeah.
So it kind of kept the process going. Yeah.
But that sounds like a really extensive process. But I'm gonna throw my hat in. The next one, since you say you take amateurs, I'm gonna throw my amateur hat in the game.
Hey, let's do it. I mean, I'm excited about what's to come even after this.
So what is to come after this? Are you working on another? I mean, I know you want to. I know that Sound Mind has it's going to have a lot of legs. It's going to do a lot of things because you got something next coming. I know you trying to get on Netflix, or are you trying to get on whoever else? I don't want to promote anybody. I'm sorry. I was like, wait a minute. I'm not promoting anybody. Whomever else platform.
Right. So in terms of, like you said, Sound Mind does have different I guess vehicles.
Yeah, vehicles.
Because to be honest, Sound Mind is really just a mixtape, right? That turned into this big visual cinematic presentation. Right? So a lot of the, we want to get into doing more projects that are super original, like a lot of original beats. We had a few like producers on board, but on the sound side of things, we want to make things a little bit more, authentic. But Sound Mind we have like a music. I want to put that on music platforms, so a lot of people are like, where can I listen to just the track?
That was my next question. That's crazy. Because we want to put it on the radio, the grown folks radio. Like I said, the music is dope. So what are you gonna do with the music? Go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah. So no, that's the plan, to put the music out on the streaming platforms. The film, we're actually in talks of distribution and where it will live now.
Right.
And sorry, this is our ring light. It's just going.
No idea why
it's quitting on us. It's a nice ring light, and it's not. New. Yeah, and it's new, so I don't know what's going on.
I've got one too, but I'm not feeling sometimes the look. Sometimes it look like I lost my pigment and my melanin in my skin. That makes me look like a little. I'm a little darker than this,
Yours is staying on. Ours want to go off.
Yeah, ours is just, I don't know. It's like a strobe light right now.
It's a party over here.
We're gonna go with that theory.
Right. It's party here. So, but on the other side of it is right now we're kind of trying to push it to see, what people think and see, and where if it could live anywhere else. Our original goal, honestly, was just YouTube. Sort of because of the licensing, like we have to have original licensing and things like that we're getting into. But the reason why it was free is because we want everyone to see it, and that was part of our visibility plan. However, we are working on feature length films. We have three actually right now in the chamber that we're working on. And feature length is such a bigger process, and those are the films that we want to get on Netflix or in a theater. Well,
but I feel
before
like
COVID in the theater.
Yeah, I feel like Sound Mind will be, because our vision is big. As creators, we can't think small. So the stuff that we want to do in our feature films is stuff that, like I said, if you want to blow up a car or whatever that thing is, we know we can't do that on a regular Philly street. Yeah. So our vision for our next projects are way bigger. But I feel like Sound Mind is going to help us get that the support that we need, the visibility, and building the audience. I think is key.
Sound Mind sort of shows like we did a lot with a little. So when a time, prayerfully, if a big budget comes along, it's like we already can prove that we can handle, a project such of that magnitude. Just we did it on such a small scale, so that hopefully when we get to the bigger budgets and people see what we have. I think Eli touched on it earlier. When we first came back to Philadelphia, we didn't have nothing to show for.
Yeah,
Sound Mind is actually the first project we put out in almost 5 years. The last time was probably like 2015 when we had won the film awards, but that was back in grad school. So, we would go places and say, oh, I'm a filmmaker. And people would be like, where's your work? Now, I'm like, oh, here it is right here.
Here it is. Look at it. Check the record.
All 12.
Yeah. So
we had to make up for those 5 years that we took a break. So
yeah. And the numbers were good. Talk about the numbers when it aired on Facebook Live. I didn't catch it on YouTube because I already said, but what were the numbers like?
Yeah, so when it sometimes you rack up numbers after the fact, but when it ended, we did have 3.4K views, and within the hour after that, because we left it up for only because it was a 1 day screening, but we did leave it up for some hours after because we knew some people didn't tune in on time. So then we got to 3.5K. And then also, not including most of the cast, there's 156 of us, had personal small mini screenings with like 5 people, 10 people. I think we had 12. So that also doesn't include those numbers because they obviously weren't on their devices. So during our premiere, everybody in the room had a cell phone,
Right.
so that they can comment and whatnot, but it adds to the views. So we can't actually count all of the different mini premieres that were going on. But yeah, so we got to about what, four?
Yeah,
which 4K?
Yeah, about 4,000, and probably more if you count the other numbers. Which it might be a small number to others, but I think it says something.
No, that was amazing to be watching it right there. You put the word out. You put the word out, and then at that moment, you got 3.4 thousand people right there. Like we're all watching it like together. Like
yeah, right.
Together.
And that's the task right now, because social media, especially with COVID, everybody's putting out content. So it was almost like that we didn't have any marketing budget for that. So like it was really everybody just push word of mouth. This is why. So I think sometimes people think we have more because of what things look like in terms of quality, which sometimes can be a gift and a curse, because people are like, oh, they don't need help. When it's like,
yeah, people reach out like, oh, you guys don't need help, and I'm like, no,
we need it.
It's the opposite.
So it did speak volumes, because it shows that we got something going. And like you said, there's so many people putting out content that we were like, okay, it can't be a holiday, it can't be like
we had to compete with the election also, so, which is why we
Mhm.
promoted a month in advance so that people at least had to save the date, because we knew we were going to be competing with the election. So so we made it past that situation. So.
Yes, and a lot of people are looking for us for the actual project to live online where they can find it. Like
right. That's what I was wondering. Is it we wanted, like, if you go back, I saw it. I saw it on here where it needs to live, because then they might want to go back and see it. I see a couple of people have scenes of it, like a couple of people, the actors in it. I see a couple scenes on Instagram. I was like, oh, okay, they put this scene. Naj, that's who the dancer was. Naj is in it. Naj dance.
Yes.
I was like, wait a minute, I saw something. It was Naj.
Yes, Naj.
Right. Yeah, that a lot of the actors like, I gotta get it back out, which is actually helpful because we're gonna have an actual release. So there's a campaign to release it, to let everyone know where it's going to live online,
so that we can get those numbers.
So we can get those numbers, and those are the main things. There's a few things that it's like A/B testing. You put something out, you see how it's received, and then you go back and finalize the package and put it back out. So the good thing is that people are looking for it. The YouTube screening was actually because a lot of people kept saying, "Hey, can I see it again?" We didn't actually originally plan for 2 screenings. It was supposed to be a one night thing, and then sometime later the release, and we were like, oh, people are still asking for it, like put it back out there. But no, we're gonna have a release, and we're gonna announce it soon.
So what's the one thing that you would want me to tell and share with when I go to write about it? What's that one thing you say, listen, everybody, are you raising money? What do you want people to do? What's the action steps that you want people to take?
Yes. So I'm glad you brought that up. We actually do have a GoFundMe. The GoFundMe is so that we can continue to do projects such as this. We are a small business who, like everyone else, pretty much took a hit in the beginning of the year due to COVID, because everything we had was physical. So we had to sort of pivot and do virtual events and things like that.
The same week, I think I said this during the after show, the same week we sold tickets for Sound Mound was the same week we had to return them due to COVID. It was like, oh man, we were so excited, and it took us 8 months to plan this screening. I mean, we were so excited to get the Philadelphia community together in terms of, to see all of these actors in all 12 films in one room was going to be amazing. It was going to be our biggest project yet. It's also used as a networking situation. We were planning for 700 attendees, 2 shows, and then also a 500 seat dinner, cocktail dinner for all of the cast members to network. So all of that got crushed because of COVID. And so it also hurt us, physically, because we are an entertainment company. We thrive off of shows, events, so everything got canceled. So the GoFundMe is also going to help us, obviously, as a small business, be able to continue. Some businesses, unfortunately, have fell under during COVID that may not even be returning. Prayerfully, it's a blessing for us to still have the opportunities we do have. But in order for us to keep up, especially if there's another shutdown, especially if we don't know how long this is going to be, as an entertainment company, that is kind of scary. So we do have the GoFundMe for support. Sometimes you got to put your pride aside and say, hey, we need support. So if people can support, then we we would be excited to share our GoFundMe information.
Yeah, that's one. We do have paraphernalia that Eli's rocking our Sound Mound t-shirt, which helps us too, and people support it. It adds to the visibility. But in general, just that, what Sound Mound is, the 12 short films that coincide with 12 spoken word tracks, and what not just what we did as a team, but what the cast put into this project. Sound Mind, the messaging behind it, for me, the lyrics. We're not talking about your average conversation that you hear all the time. There's things, a lot of people were like, oh, I didn't expect to cry, or I didn't expect to laugh, I didn't expect, in Sound Mind, it's fitting for 2020 because it's such a crazy year. How do you keep a sound mind in a world where it's chaotic? It's, people are losing jobs. There's everything we talked about is pretty much relevant today. So if anything else, just the messaging, and like I said, a lot of it we did, we wrote, we directed, we filmed, I filmed, she edited. It's not even that we're just the artists, but we had to do the editing and the filming and the film posters. Our team took the pictures and I designed it. Derek and Lauren had took the pictures. So the team really has so many different hats. Cats out there marketing and bringing people in, and set design and all these different things. Just pretty much what the project had brought in this entirety.
I think just to lastly to add to that is that I hope that it inspires someone to say, because one of the reasons that really was the tipping point for me in 2017 was we were going to networking events, and it was always that feeling of, oh, that's what you're filming with. It was laughable, right? And so we were like, you know what, we want to do a film, and we got offered to use other equipment in the middle of doing Sound Mind. We said no. We wanted to finish the same way we started, not just to prove a point, but obviously for us, we were like, I feel like being raised by our grandparents, we didn't have a lot, and all we had was creativity. And I want people to know, when you watch Sound Mind, most of this was creativity. Yes, you have to invest in yourself, but don't let your circumstances be the thing that stops you from creating that vision, that goal, that dream, that film that you want to create.
Absolutely. Well, I'm inspired. Like I said, I'm waiting for the next stage. I'm gonna throw my amateur hat in the game. I'm gonna like, boom. I want to be in a film too. No, when I say I really enjoyed each one, I sat there and I was like, at first I was like, am I really sitting here for all of these? But then the next one came on, and then the next one I was like, oh my goodness, I'm staying here. I'm sitting right here for all of them, and I'm watching them. But it was really, really incredible work. And I didn't just want to write about you without talking to you. Because you get a different vibe when you talk to someone. So I wanted to make sure I had a conversation with you to really see what you want. Like, I want to know what you really want. Like,
Right.
I need to know what you want. But with the music, how soon can it be on a streaming platform?
I will say I don't have a date yet because we have to talk to our executive producer, but it won't go past December. So we're looking at less 30 days. And I hope y'all don't kill me for throwing that out there.
All right, cool. Because I want to hear it, and then we want to, like I said, we'll play it. Send us whatever songs you want. I know you got 12. Was it 12 of them?
Yeah,
you got 12 of them. So if you want to send one that you want to push, we definitely want to play it on Grown Folks Radio. When I say the music was dope, I was really, once again, I was like, I'm not hearing it. I was shocked. I saw your face pop up. I said, no, that's not who it is. It can't be. And then I saw the thing growing thing. I'm like, oh, it really is. Then your face popped up over here, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing.
But fun fact, just to let you know, the cast and the team, some of the team members actually had the same reaction, because when we did the films, even the dancers, we never let anybody hear any of the tracks. So even when the dancers dance to it, they only dance to the beat, the instrumental, not the track. So in the comments, I saw a lot of the actors saying, wait, is that Eli Lu? And they're in the films. And it just was one of those things. For us, it's new. We're actually introverts. So it's one of those things where it's like, I'm not sure how people are going to feel it, but we waited to the end to put it out there. So that's, yeah.
Like I said, I love it. But that's funny, you're actual introvert. And you can tell, because you know how like some people, I'm here, I'm ready. But you can tell that you're introverts. Like, yeah, I'm real humble, but really, filmmaking awesome, but music as well. When I say, I was like, yo, this is dope. I really believe that to my core. So I'm going to write about it, talk about it. We're here, talk about the make sure everybody out there in the world, wherever you are, go to the GoFundMe. What's the website?
I don't know the actual title, but if you just go to GoFundMe and you look up Eli Lu Entertainment, it'll come right up, or Sound Mound Mixtape, it'll come right up.
That's why I say let's go to the Sound Mound, because just in case people don't understand, go to go to Sound Mound. What is it? Sound Mound what?
So you can go to our website, which is eliluent.com. That's ELILUENT.com, and everything is on there.
And just in case they don't know that the fact that it's Eli is you to go like that. Eli and Lu. Are these your real names, Eli and Lu?
They're short for middle names, actually.
Okay. I wondered that. When I was like Eli and Lu.
There's a lot of people that don't know that. I told somebody, I was like, yeah, that's not my first name. They was like, I feel like I don't know you anymore.
Our team
I know, wait a minute, you're faking us. We don't know you. We need to know further. We're supposed to be on a first name basis. Ain't we cool like that? Right? We supposed to be cool.
A lot of people actually don't know that. So they watch this interview, they're probably shocked watching.
But that's because the interviewer that's dope brings out the good stuff.
That's right. You asked us some good questions.
I really appreciate it. We really appreciate you watching the entire project. Some people be like, oh, congratulations, and they didn't even check it out. So it means the world to know that people actually are watching,
like I said, I went one in, it was like I'm not, it was like I went like this. I was like, no, I gotta stay. I went like, no, I gotta stay. I was like, I'm sitting, I'm stuck. I sat on the couch like I'm here. I'm here to the end, and I watched the behind the scenes at the end, the questions and answers. I said, wait a minute, that's how you drew me in, because I'm like, I just sat here this whole time and watched the end, and I'm sitting like, I was like, okay.
We were shocked. We were shocked that people stuck around.
Yeah, we really were.
So there's a lot of people here.
Because they wanted to know. I mean, once you see it, you're like, okay, I need to know who's behind this. I need to know what's going on, and if I see you performing and everything, yeah, I need to know.
We appreciate that.
So thank you to your team. I think it's Kathy. I recently just met her as well. That was I think Jimmy. Probably through Jimmy. Sure, it was through Jimmy. It was Jimmy is the connector to the world.
Yes.
So thank you so much. Thank you to DJ Kid Disco, who at the last minute when I was like, all right, let's put this on the radio too. Make it big. Thank you so much for coming in. He is the owner of grownfolksradio.com. So thank you so much, DJ Kid Disco. We definitely appreciate you. Oh, he popped in for a second.
Hey.
You can have dinner now. No. All right, ladies, I will be talking to you. Like I said, I think we're friends on Facebook, so we'll connect. We'll connect again.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you for this platform. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a great night.
All right, you do the same.
Care. All right, thanks. Bye-bye. All right, y'all. That was so impromptu. If you're watching and wherever you are today, that was definitely impromptu.
It really was.
You said really?
Yeah, no, it really was.
But that shows you that we have the power to do whatever needs to be done when it needs to be done. I got to figure out what's going on with my Facebook and my connections right here.
We're going to work on that, but thank God I was just sitting here doing nothing.
I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. But my thing is, when I say I'm not just blowing smoke up their butt, like when I say the project was incredible, the project was incredible. It's incredible. It was on some major level.
I'm not going to sit here in front. This is the first I've heard of them, but I am going to check them out.
Yeah. The music, incredible. Every track, I was blown away by everything. And so only right to really promote those. People think everything in life is about what you gonna get. It doesn't. It's not about getting anything for me. To me, it's like they are dope. What they're doing is dope. They had 156 people in the acting thing who need to be seen, who enjoy what they do. When you enjoy what you do, meaning this music, this media, whatever it is, if you enjoy it, You do it. You do what you do. You do what you love. And let me tell you something, the money will come. You know, whether it's directly right now, you get in checks on checks on checks, but it will come. You keep doing what you love and you do it well. Like LL doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it.
Asked me that very question, like, what is the big deal? What is the end result of this radio station? Y'all ain't getting paid. Ain't nobody making no money. No, we're trying to build a legacy. But it takes time. But either you serious about it or you ain't. So that means you got to show up whether you got 1 viewer or 10,000 viewers. You still got to show up.
Absolutely.
No matter what. There's times I don't even feel like getting out in bed in the morning, but every morning, Monday through Friday, where you see me at.
Right on the microphone checker 1 2 1 2, Melanated Morning Show. And he's taking a break. Me personally, I'm not even one of those ones who will take a break.
Well,
I've never taken a break from Single on a Saturday Night. I've never missed a show. The only show I've ever missed was Single on a Saturday Night was because of snow. We missed 2 shows, period, in the whole 8. I'm talking about 8 years. 2 shows. One show was because a venue switch.
Okay.
That was some stuff. I ain't gonna talk about that. That was some stuff.
But understand something. My one co-host, she's a cooker, a serious cooker. She's cooking all the food and everything. So, and her brothers and everything coming up. That would be Philly Beauty.
No, I know she a cooker. I'm trying to figure out what she gonna cook for me.
She gonna cook. Yo, this girl got. You should see she sent me the menu is off the hook. Like three different kind of cakes and pies and.
Dang, she cooking like that.
Yeah, she said she got 3 brothers and all of them look like football players. So
what you gonna do for your birthday?
What is there really to do? It's COVID, you know?
No. You gonna do something special on the air for your birthday? Your birthday's on Monday. 1-1-2-3.
See, I didn't want you to put out. See,
Ooh.
How about if I put that you really ain't 21, you 22?
That has nothing to do with age. Your birth date. Nothing. You could be turning 12. It doesn't matter, but your birthday is your birthday.
You know what? It's not a big deal at this point. I'm just blessed to be here. The wife did ask you, what do you want for your birthday? Peace. Peace on earth. I'm just hanging out and getting some work done. That's where we're taking the week off. And we we are taking the week off. We're just playing the best of all week.
I feel you.
And the next live show after that probably will be, we got 6 Foot at night. He's still doing his show. So everybody else is doing their live. So I'm just I need a mental week. I really do. Come on, Shelly. You know I do a lot of stuff and a lot of different.
You do a lot. You do deserve a break. You deserve a break today. Listen, the last minute, I'm like, Disco. Let's go, Disco.
And speaking of, that's what I was actually on the phone with Philly again, and we were coming up with some plans for the next show. All I'm gonna say is this, Shell. When we come back from Thanksgiving break, this girl got a lot of ideas, man.
Yeah.
Somebody should have been started working with her.
Don't matter. No, somebody should be time. Perfect time, guys. Timing. It's right here.
She's part of grown folks' family now. So.
Yeah.
Back off.
So there you go.
She with us now. So, and she's so excited about you.
Yay! I'm so excited. Look.
So I'm
her cooking stuff. We're about to cook some vittles. Cooking some vittles.
Right on the air.
Right on the air. Cooking some vittles.
Don't forget to make that call.
That call?
Who you supposed to call today?
You're supposed to call her.
Ding, 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 ding.
But the odds of me getting to that today, I still got to work.
You always got to work.
I do. I still got to work. That's what I've been talking to Nikki Phelps for for hours.
Listen, y'all. I'ma just put it out there. I ain't gonna put her all her business out there, but I was just sitting there with my mouth hanging open, like.
Nikki Phelps has some great stuff coming up on Saturday. Some secret exclusive. So yeah, we were talking about the plans and everything. So yeah, I was busy with that today. So I know you gotta go eat. I can't eat because unless I gotta eat before 7. So
No. I did a DoorDash earlier. I'm good.
did you?
Yeah, sadly so. Yeah.
I didn't do anything. I didn't get to eat. I got 15 minutes to eat if I want to eat before 7.
That was a.
Let me talk about this right here. This is a book. This
book?
is I Matter by Michael Cole. I was going to open it here on the air, but I want to open it on my video so I can have it. Matter of fact, I can open it now and then take a copy of this and do it. So this is came in the mail. Support your friends, Michael Cole, Just Family TV, right? This came in the mail because I ordered my book. I ordered an autographed book from Michael. It's called I Matter, and it's all about self-love. You know, he has 27 children, 2 wives.
Oh, him.
Anybody who has 27 children and 2 wives needs to understand how to actually have some self-care. So here it is, right here. Just opened up. I Matter. I Matter.
Oh,
Michael Cole. Michael, this is your book. I Matter. Just opened it up. This is unboxing of I Matter. Michael Cole just got it in the mail. I'm excited to read it. Really support your friends. I mean, like I said, support him. Listen. Oh man, it's meaty too. It's not like a thin book. Oh, and it's autographed. It got a whole thing in it. Oh. This is a meaty book. Like I'm not even kidding. This is not thin. This has layers to it. And it's something I can't, I talked to him about things like, hey, got to do this. And he just went ahead and did it. This thing is not thin. I Matter.
How long did it take for him to do that?
I don't know. I can't recall the conversation. He did mention it, but if he was saying that when he did it, he gave it to one of his daughters and she read it and he wasn't going to put it out. He was like, I don't know. But she liked it so much. She's like, you putting it out, push the button, and it went live on Amazon, and it is a best-selling book because I Matter is on Amazon. I Matter. I just bought the autograph copy. Support your friends. I'm telling you, support your friends. This is a really thick book.
Let me tell you how much I believe in supporting my friends.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's Why Money the Author. Lifestyle, Volume 1. Not for the sensitive nor the judgmental.
And it's so autographed. Like, don't you love Why Money? Don't we?
Yes, we love Why Money. We definitely love Why Money right over here in the grown folk section. Mm-hmm. The grown folk section of town.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Shout out to CNN because I be sitting there watching CNN, talking to planning for the next shows, and bing, 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 bing. What you doing? Because usually when somebody asks you what you doing, you be like, nothing.
I know, right? What you doing? Hey, what you doing right now?
I don't know if I should say yeah, no, like. If I say yeah, is that going to blow a big opportunity? If I say no, is that going to put me somewhere where I really feel bored? So what about, yeah. But this was a good interview, though.
I'm telling you, here's one of us says, lack of interest in your sexual relationship. Ooh, every marriage will eventually experience a period of time during which the sexual relationship seems to be put on hold. See, that's why you have to go see Nikki Phelps. She has the relationship exploratorium where she's helping couples explore different things, helping you get closer and more intimate, like that kind of thing. It's really a great thing. And I think all couples need to explore some different things. I mean, if you've been married for a long time, or you know, you might need a little spice. Look, I don't know nothing about it. Me personally, I ain't been married. Hashtag never been married. You know, hashtag she ain't married. Hashtag some days she don't know nothing. Now, I mean, I don't know nothing, but I know that if I ever got married, personally, if I ever got married, I want to be like that song, jumping, jumping, dum, 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 dum.
Y'all, I heard the behind the scenes conversation with her and Nikki. I'm telling y'all, I was really literally sitting like,
I don't know what he's talking about.
she know what I'm talking.
I have no idea what you're talking about. All I did was talk about the project that's coming up. Nikki Phelps, go follow her on Instagram. Go follow Relationship Exploratorium. Go follow. I don't know nothing. I'm innocent.
And I was like, ooh, is this how women talk?
Nah, man. That's nah, man. I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about.
See, what happens, y'all, is that once a man and woman become platonic friends and nothing's ever happened between them, so now they forget that you're a man when they get around other women. Then when you cool with that woman, they really forget that you're even in the room. So they go in and tell the truth with each other, and you sitting there. If you're a smart man, you sit there like, oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
is this what they talk about?
I talk about Jesus. How he came to save my life. He died for my sins, and now I'm set free.
Right, y'all. That's the type of conversation they were having. Yeah, that.
Yeah, you know.
We gonna go with that. Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm. But I saw all of y'all when y'all had that chatty drink at Wild Money's events.
I don't drink. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so that wasn't you with that little.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't drink.
Oh, so that wasn't you.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
So who was that I saw sitting at the table with the rest of the chatty ladies with the little glass in your hand?
I don't drink.
You know what? You're right. My vision is bad. I got one head like.
Yeah, your vision must be bad. I don't know what you're talking about.
What am I thinking about? Yeah, why would I think you?
What's up, Matthew? I see you watching. Hi. Listen, we were here because this is impromptu. This is the start of Indie Wednesday. It was supposed to be Indie Wednesday every Wednesday at 6:00. So no time like the present to just start Indie Wednesday. I forgot to say that earlier, but it's okay.
You forgot everything. I got the last minute call. You forgot everything.
Listen.
Hey,
I'm here. You here.
You know what? I'm telling you, I literally was sitting here just planning and writing and looking at the nonsense that's going on in the world. And, you know.
I ain't watching what's going on in the world.
Chilling. So, I'm going to put you on the spot, live on it. You like my new look? Like I didn't change and revamp.
I do like your new look. You're actually in the set, in the screen. Yes, you actually. You're actually in the screen.
In the screen.
That's all I wanted.
Shout out to Shelly Shell. It was her idea first.
But he drew inspiration from somewhere else. But that's okay, as long as I know that the final result is right there. Oh, I got my nails done too, y'all. I actually took a moment yesterday to get pampered for a second. It's been years. Haven't got my feet done and my nails done for years. Yesterday, I took some time out, got my nails done, little gel nails, did a little manicure, got my feet done. It was a great moment to just have to be able to sit back and just.
So you actually went to a nailery?
I did.
So how was it?
It was nice. It was like I said, it was relaxing because you sit in the chair and they massage your feet. I was like, yo, can we do more of this massage thing?
See,
Can I get some more of that? How about that?
So I mean, were they social distance and all that?
Yeah. They have I don't know, plate the glass in front of you. So you sit in a chair and then the glass is in front of you.
Mm.
Yep. They social distance, and it's not everybody in there. It's by appointment only. So it's one appointment at a time.
Ah, so you actually got to call ahead and all that.
Yep, I had to call ahead and make the appointment. Yes.
With the shutdown and wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I thought, Saturday, I was trying to go the other day, but they was like, no, you got to make an appointment. So I made my appointment and just took a moment out, to see what's up.
So,
pampering.
Please tune in Sunday for the second show, Money on the Scene.
Yes, Money on the Scene with Inspiration in Sports. That's at 4:00 on Sundays. And at 2:00, you have Dr. Letitia Webb with The Journey. Join the journey. So we said that in the backwards order. So first, 2:00, check out Dr. Letitia Webb with The Journey. Then at 4:00, check out Money on the Scene with Inspiration in Sports. And that's the Sunday lineup. November 28th, we will be doing Single on a Saturday night.
Nope.
Single on a Saturday night, 2:00 in the afternoon. We have Malik Truth, who is the author of the book. It's called The Dating Process.
Mm-hmm. But wait a minute.
Huh?
We did that lineup totally backwards. Saturday is Single on a Saturday night, which is the 20. Is it this Saturday or next Saturday?
No, that's next Saturday. That's after Thanksgiving.
This Sunday, we forgot Cool. We always forget Cool DJ Frank, and that ain't cool.
That's not cool to forget Cool DJ Frank.
12:00, Cool DJ Frank.
On Saturday?
On Saturday and Sunday. He's every day, 12:00.
Every day at 12:00, Cool DJ Frank. Oh my goodness, Cool DJ Frank with all the mixes. I'm saying, just listen to Grown Folks Radio. You will hear some dope music, dope mixes. So Cool DJ Frank every day at 12 noon.
But he's live on Saturdays and Sundays.
Oh, but he's live. Okay. Cool DJ Frank, do your thing.
Then I got the old school thing. Sundays, 8 o'clock.
On Sunday. So after you listen to Dr. Letitia Webb, Money on the Scene, then you can go to DJ Kid Disco with his Old School Sundays.
Old School Sundays.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Ready to start.
We're on the move.
First, she made it official today.
Who?
Seabreeze, the PPC radio show. With
when is it?
January, whatever the first.
January 6th.
January 6th. There you go. That's the kickoff. With Cinda Williams, and it's the Williams sisters.
The Williams sisters, Cinda Williams, Shelly Williams. That's right. PPC. They're gonna do that.
Mm-hmm. And Joe Storm is the house DJ.
Oh yeah, Joe Storm been up on the radio every day. I saw him today on the show.
He came out of nowhere because he was saying what's up. So I wanted to surprise Cinda. I said, I ain't gonna say that. I said, yo, just pop it. She popped it. I said, Seabreeze, I got a surprise. By the way, Shelly, thank you very much for the contact and getting back in touch with Beverly. That was a really good discussion this morning. Oh,
I missed the conversation with Bev, but I was there in spirit. I have embarked on 30 workouts in 30 days, so my workout time is 10 o'clock.
30 workouts.
30 workouts in 30 days.
That's what we doing?
Mm-hmm. This is day 2. I didn't get to post it yet, but I will be posting it today. You ain't see my post?
Yeah, so is that what the dude you interviewed during the
Ofa.
Ofa, that's his name. Yeah.
Yeah, Ofa the trainer. He was my trainer. He's been my trainer actually.
Oh, okay. See, that's dedication, because if I remember correctly, isn't his studio like way up in the?
Yes, it's way. It takes me a minute to get there, but my thing is 30 workouts in 30 days is they say, some people say 21 days, some people say 30 days. It takes 21 days or 30 days to to create a habit or make a habit for it to become a habit. So if I make it and when I make it to 21 days and or 30 days, then it should be a habit. And that way I won't let life. That's what happens when you work out. Sometimes life will just say, "Oh, forget working out. I'll just do work or I'll just make money." But you understand, if you don't work out, if you don't keep your health right, one day you won't be able to work. One day your body's going to say, "You should have took care of me." So my goal is to get right now. That COVID I feel like it took a toll on my body. I swear it did. It doesn't even feel the same.
Because you wasn't moving around as much.
I wasn't moving around as much. I went from training in a gym to periodically working out. I was periodically getting up on and doing TV workouts, but not the same. Definitely not the same. So,
well, you gotta get regimented because another shutdown is coming. Well, not coming. It's here.
Not to Delaware County, but whoever lives in Delaware County, not all over.
It's coming. It's coming. It's just a matter of time. We had this discussion, I think it was in April. And next thing you know, boom. It's a domino effect.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, Delaware County, they didn't say Delaware County gyms had to close.
Well, I know, but I live in Delaware County, y'all. The hospitals are stressed. Mercy Hospital is like, don't go to Mercy Fitzgerald.
I don't want to go to that hospital anyway.
Stupid. And I know why you say that. You so stupid.
I'm not going to that hospital. No way.
That hospital sucks.
Let me tell you, I fell down the steps, broke my chasing after someone.
What?
That's a whole different story right there. But I was chasing after someone, fell down the steps, broke my ankle. And of course the ambulance came, and it was one of those type of breaks where you had to get surgery. Like I got nails and screws in my ankle, right?
Ooh.
So for surgery, I had to go to that particular hospital. Let me tell you how they did not tend to me. They didn't. I couldn't go to the bathroom.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Listen, Carmen got sick, and I swear to this day, I think she had one of the original corona cases in this country.
Really?
Really. I'll never forget it. She got, I caught the flu first, and then she caught it. So we thought. That flu wound up landing her in the hospital, in Mercy Hospital, for 3-4 days, and the exact same symptoms that people were experiencing with COVID, she was experiencing.
Really?
Yeah. So this was this was a year ago. This was in fact, she got out the hospital on my birthday last year, and since then she's been using the breathing machine. She had the exact same symptoms that people have now, and remember, she has asthma.
Right.
Had to keep her in there and make sure that her oxygen level got to a certain point. The same procedures that the hospitals were doing for COVID patients. They would keep you in and isolated for 3 days. And I remember this distinctly.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So now that's why you were like, I ain't trying to
That's why I've been tripping. I'm telling you, she had it before it was even announced that it was going on here. And they couldn't figure out what was going on. She had to stay there for 3 days. And the nurse comes in I'm not trying to be smart, Asian lady. What does she come in with? A mask.
A mask.
Fresh from Asia. Look, y'all, stop doing this. That doesn't work. It has to go all the way over. Doing this don't work. I see so many people walk around with it like this and this, and doesn't work.
Let me tell you something. The worst thing is exercising with a mask on.
I can imagine.
I felt like I couldn't catch my breath. It was like I'm like, wait a minute, I can't, because you're breathing in mask. You're not breathing. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, but can't you get one of the ones that got the vent on them?
But I don't have one. I didn't realize to get one prior to. I need to get one now.
Yeah, I would. Amazon's your friend.
Yeah. I mean, I got 30 days, you know.
That's a long time. That's a lot.
Yeah, I definitely gotta get one that breathes.
Yeah, you need a breathable joint, or get one that's specifically made for sports.
Yeah, they have them, but I didn't pre-think about this. I didn't think about it until the moment hit, and I'm exercising with this mask on,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yeah, it's crazy.
There's a lot of things we still gotta get used to with this COVID and mask wearing, and we really have to get used to it. And
It's horrible. I can't. I really, really, really don't like it. But I understand. I understand we have to do it.
so
I do.
20 days from now, it'll be just about Christmas.
It will be.
So you going all the way to Christmas Eve with this?
Whatever. It's 17 to 17.
Oh,
November 17th to December 17th.
so there you go. December 17th, 3 days before Christmas. 5 days before.
5 days. Was it? Yeah. So 17 to 17.
Y'all heard it. She's doing another challenge.
Yep. Bird doing another challenge. This is it. This is for my health.
Yeah.
This is for my health.
Every day you saw the pink and the black last year. Remember?
The who?
All you had on was pink and black last year. That's all I ever saw you in when you were doing it last year. When you were working out last year.
I don't know. I wore different things last year.
You always had pink and black on. That's all I ever saw. With the
No, I think I had more than the pink and black.
and the
I
box.
think it was boring. So it was boring.
You still got the boxing gloves?
Yeah, you guys see my last post. You must not have seen it.
When? Today?
Yesterday.
I probably didn't see yesterday. Everybody was too busy laughing about my microphone head.
Yeah, that head was serious. You definitely had a head.
But I was fly.
You was like Hetty Wonder.
But I was fly though. Yeah,
Yeah, you was fly. I mean, you know, at least you had a date. I mean,
we ain't gonna talk about that.
you had a prom date.
Whoop-de-doo.
Not everybody has a date.
That was not. I almost didn't have a date. That was a last minute stand, and that wasn't who I wanted. She just was no. Ugh.
Oh my, that's not nice.
Did you see her? She's bony.
She was cute.
I wasn't impressed. Whoop-de-doo.
Don't be like that.
Well, even back then, I was in the big girl, so the one I had was, she was fat-ish.
Don't. That's not nice. I wouldn't be like that. You know, everybody is beautiful in their own right.
Yeah, but she just wasn't my type. I mean, I'm not saying.
I mean, sometimes you do meet people that's not your type. I get it.
She just wasn't my
But
type.
sometimes they could just be fun people, and give her credit. What credit would do. She was right there. She was cute. She made the picture cute while your head was sticking up over top of hers. Like, I'm here. The pencil, it's like a pencil. The pencil is here.
I hate you. I really hate you.
I'm just saying, it was a nice picture though. Very nice. It's even before throwback. Throwback.
What do you mean before throwback?
Through Throwback Thursday. Most people put their pictures up on Thursday, the throwbacks or whatever.
You know what? You're right. I didn't even think of that. I was going through my old phone and I happened to. Oh, dang! I forgot about this picture. Something I happened to. My mom had it on the mantelpiece ever since I took the daggone picture. Like she had that picture, my graduation picture, and my Marine Corps picture, and she just never got rid of it. So I happened to look at my.
That's the one thing about my house. I don't have a lot of spots for for
Pictures.
or like I'd have to put in the holes in the wall or create something. I don't
No,
really have a lot of spots, like mantles type spots.
we actually had one of those old fashioned mantle pieces. You know, mantle. It was real. It was built into the wall. It just had a fake fireplace, but the mantle itself was, and
Yeah, I don't have no mantle or nothing.
that was the picture place. Back in them days in West Oakland. So, oh well, whatever.
That's how it goes down, and that's how it goes down, and
Uptown.
always funky fresh.
It's the best place to grow up. Other than
No, it was a place to grow up. It wasn't the best. I'm Frankfurt all day.
oh boy, here we go. Wasn't nobody looking for Frankfurt. Wasn't nobody looking for Frankfurt.
Yes, they was. Somebody good came out of Frankfurt. Shelly Shell came out of Frankfurt.
I have to admit.
I love Frankfurt. I love being able to say I'm here, I'm alive, and I survived the streets of wherever I grew up in.
I don't think I would. I'd probably be scared to live in West Oakland now because
No, we ain't gonna talk about the hoods. We pray for all neighborhoods and dwellings and things like that out here.
yeah, we just need more community involvement. We'll get there. 2020 is showing us the way. We'll get there.
2020, man. I had kept it cool this whole COVID, keeping it positive. It's beautiful. Life is great. But I really felt I had a major breakdown today. I was just like, I'm just tired. Like,
Really?
yeah, I just was like, I've had enough of this day, this time. I've had enough. And I mean, I know people say when you work out, you're supposed to have these positive endorphins, but it was the opposite for me. I was just like, I've had enough.
Well, you know what? I'm going to quote my co-host. 2020 is the year of 2020 vision.
Everybody been saying that. This is in my vision book, 2020, that 2020 vision. But some days, not always. I don't stay there. Thank God I got friends that can get me out of like Nikki Phelps and my sister, mine. You know what I mean? We get a little conversation going, and you forget all the your thing, what you was going through. But Nikki, she's a therapist, so sometimes she be putting things in the perspective that's you like, dang, my bad. You right. What was I thinking?
Yeah, sometimes she therapizes you without you trying to be.
Yeah, what was I thinking? Was I really upset? No, what was I thinking? How can Nas be garbage? You know what I mean?
Sometimes you do that for me.
Well, I'm glad. It's I try to keep, like I said, I'm always trying to be positive, but today I was feeling woo. My spirit was not jumping. It was like it was I was having a few issues. I don't know what it was. My spirit was not feeling good, but I feel better now. I feel better. Look, no matter how I felt, we showed up right here.
That's true.
Whether we got one person watching or two people watching on this impromptu thing. Didn't even get to promote. I promoted for 5 seconds. I put something on Instagram real quick.
Well, hey, listen, I wasn't feeling the greatest last week, but I had to show up and
You gotta show up.
make it happen anyway.
I gotta figure out what's going on with my thing though.
Facebook, I think I know what it is. I really do.
What?
We're gonna have to check your settings. I think I know what it is.
But why would it change all of a sudden?
I think something happened. I just have a strange feeling that something is not checked that should be. I really do. Because I ain't no problem with mine.
I mean, I haven't had any problems until just the other day and then now.
Yeah.
And then I went to Restream, and it was saying it was cool. You know, I mean, not really. It was saying it was connected.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's still under my channel list.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Notice I'm on scratching my head. Okay. On that note, yeah. Because I'm wow. Okay. Wow.
Yes. All right. We. I think we've been talking long enough. I think we at 7:15 mark. So thank y'all so much for this. Like I said, this is an impromptu day. Right here on Grown Folks Radio. I can't wait to hear Eli Lu, the Eli Lu Twins, their music, the Sound Mind mixtape soundtrack thing, man. Fire.
Mm-hmm.
And every Wednesday, Indie Wednesday, except for the holiday week, which is next week.
Oh my goodness. Why do people do that?
What is it?
This is my phone. Why do people call you and then when you don't answer, they call you right back?
I have no idea.
What is that? Like, what are you doing? Jesus. I'm on the air, dude. Okay, so grow folks, we get ready to sign off. You know what? COVID makes everything. Remember there was time you had to be all now with COVID, if the dog barks and you hear the kids in the background, it's just a natural thing. Hey, people are home. Everybody's working from home.
We doing our thing. Look, I tell you, 5 minutes ago I did not look like this. I went to the gym with my natural hair out. Yo, this is not what I pulled it together. This is a t-shirt, and this is one of the t-shirts from when we did the kids camp. One of the teachers' mothers, she made this t-shirt. Pray like Nehemiah, obey like Daniel, lead like Moses, serve like Martha, believe like Mary, and fight like David. So she made these shirts. The kids camp, because she did she taught the kids how to make shirts. But this is one of the shirts she made. For the life of me, I can't think of her name right this second. But you can go to Sherry Johnson's page and you can see it. But
you were bad with that. Yeah. I'm bad with that.
You said what?
I said I'm bad with that. I said you're bad with that. I'm bad with names too.
I can't, because we go on to, it's like so many people on to the next. But this was a nice, comfortable shirt. So I wore it to the gym.
To the gym, yeah.
To the gym, wore it to the gym today. With my mask on. I definitely had the mask on. Social distance in the house.
So I don't get it. I got a DoorDash today. That's why I make him leave it at the door. I don't want the interaction because he showed up at my door with no mask on.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Because the lady that came to my door, she had her mask on.
Yeah, that was to cover up that attitude.
Yeah, she did. She was like this. I don't know what she looked like underneath of this.
Yo, because she hung up on me.
She came to that door with that attitude.
She was like, well, make sure you get the phone number right, because I don't know where I'm going. Okay. Wow. Like, that was so rude, but okay. Good luck in your future endeavors. I don't think they'll go that far with that attitude. But
well, that ain't her career goals, I'm sure.
I don't know. Hey, you never. It might be for some people. Who knows? They might want to take it into learn the business and do it themselves.
They might, Scott. There is no limit to what you can do, what you can be, and I believe that wholeheartedly. So whatever she wants to do and be, she can do that and be that.
Right. I'm learning. You learn. Hey, never poop on somebody's dreams.
Never.
What might look bad to you might be the jump off to get them to Elon Musk or whatever that guy's name is. Whatever his name. The The Tesla guy, you know.
Yeah, Elon Musk. Yeah, anyone?
Yeah, that dude.
Or Jeff Bezos.
That's another one. Hey, who knows? Jeff, you know. Jazzy Jeff. Who knows? I was thinking of famous Jeffs.
Right, Jeff. Famous Jeff. If we was on Family Feud, who would it be? So famous Jeff, you said
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeffrey from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Jeffrey the Butler. Okay, no, his name's probably not Jeff. Famous Jeff.
Jazzy Jeff.
You said Jazzy Jeff. You said Jeff Bezos.
Jeffrey the Giraffe from
Jeffrey the Giraffe. That would be on Family Feud. You would get that.
His name was Jeffrey.
It was. It definitely was. So you would get that. I can't think of no other Jeffs. I would go burn. I would be out.
Yeah, I'd be out right about now. Yeah.
I would be out.
Yeah. In fact, as a Jazzy Jeff, I probably after Jeff Goldblum, I probably would have been.
But you got Jeff Goldblum, and I would have never even got that.
What's that guy's name he used to play on Taxi? And then he wound up playing on Grease in the movie. Oh, what is his name?
Taxi? Tony Danza? No.
Tony Danza. The one that played the other guy who was the actor. He was the actor on he was with Tony Danza. Oh, what was his name? I know his name was Jeff. His real name was Jeff, but he did play on Grease. He was like
the old Grease, like the Grease from back in the day, Grease?
The original movie, yes, the Grease movie. He played in Grease. He was John Travolta's second or whatever.
You don't want to know what? Is that it? No, that's not it.
He was the guy that always hung. He was the guy that was messing around with. I think his name was Kaniki.
I don't really know.
Don't fake it like you ain't watched Grease and liked it.
You don't want to know what?
That's what. Don't fake it, dude.
You don't want to know what?
Don't do it. Don't. That's like acting like you ain't watched Little Shop of Horrors.
Bop shabba, Little Shop of Horrors.
See, she knows. So.
Of course, I watched that because that's Tisha Campbell and Tashina.
Oh, you should have heard me this morning. I was in my dancing on air mode this morning. All the dancing on air music. I was all 80s pop, Madonna and Bruce Springsteen and all that. You know, I want my MTV stuff. You know.
Oh yeah.
Take on me. You know, Hall & Oates. You know, so many people didn't know that Hall & Oates was from Philly.
Right. But Hall & Oates was pretty dope. You know what song I heard that wasn't really my era, but I heard it the other day, and I was just driving, and something about it just got me. Get down, boogie, oogie, oogie, get down. It did something for me.
A Taste of Honey. Wow, those girls were talented.
That song had me. I was like, "Oh, get down, boogie, oogie, oogie, get down."
Christmas is coming soon, so I want y'all to stay tuned on the Grown Folks Radio for the last 2 weeks. In Christmas, well, not the last 2 weeks, because really all month. We're gonna be playing them Christmas tunes, y'all. You know the.
Oh, nice Christmas.
Name the top 5 soul Christmas songs.
Top 5. Ooh, 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 ooh.
That's one of them. That's
Chestnuts Roasted on an Open Fire, Nat King Cole.
2. This Christmas.
I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
3.
Then you said it's Christmas.
This Christmas.
Fireside blazing bright. We're caroling through the night. And this Christmas. 5, let's see. That's Silent Night. Got This Christmas. Got Michael Jackson. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Santa Claus Coming to Town by Michael Jackson.
Santa Claus coming. Okay, there you
go. What's the one by Whitney Houston?
The one from that movie that she was in with Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
I can't. It's not coming to me right now.
Don't Luther have a couple classics?
But Boyz II Men does Let Us Know. Who else?
Still, you don't play that until Christmas.
Let Us Know.
Yeah.
Who else has Mariah Carey? We know she's the number one. Her joint done sold the heck out.
What about you forgot Run DMC? Christmas in Hollis.
Oh my God, Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Right. Mama cooking chicken and collard greens. Yes, right, yes.
Well, what about this one?
What?
Curtis Blow.
Curtis Blow?
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all for the. Wait a minute, hold it. That's played out. Hit it. Yeah.
All right. Well, you the DJ. You know all them songs. I'm trying to remember. I ain't play them as often as you did.
Man, I'm great. Give y'all the business. Come up.
Oh, I love Christmas songs. I love Christmas music. I love the Christmas season.
In fact, I'm gonna put me some lights and a wreath all around the. You know what I mean? So.
Really?
Well, I'm gonna get my little.
That's what's up. You gonna put a Christmas hat on too?
You think I'm not? I'm trying. Listen, it's COVID.
It's COVID Christmas.
So I'm trying to make people feel as happy.
Listen, let me tell you, I'm telling you, the Christmas music. Did you know during COVID in July, I think it was, they started playing Christmas music because Christmas music, it helps you feel better. So they play on B101. They gave you a dose of some Christmas music so you can feel better, give you that good endorphins, those things that make you happy. Because you do. I feel like I'm in that season right now. I need some good energy. I need good fun. I need to have some fun or something, you know?
Well, what I'm going to do, what Grown Folks Radio is going to do, actually Thanksgiving Day, we're going to start playing Christmas music. Because that's usually when Christmas season starts, right?
Mm-hmm. B101 started their Christmas music already.
Well, they're weird, but... well, they're weird.
They did that. I ain't mad at them.
Well,
love Christmas music.
We're going to do Christmas music starting Thanksgiving Day. We're going to start. Okay,
Thanksgiving Day. I wonder why they never came out with a Thanksgiving song.
That's a good answer.
They don't have a Thanksgiving song. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
I got one last one for you, Shell.
Top
5 Christmas cartoons. I'm going to start off. I got to say this one. I don't want nobody to say Charlie Brown Christmas. Go ahead.
Frosty the Snowman.
2.
Grinch That Stole Christmas.
Ooh, classic. 3.
I always think of Baby New Year. I know, but it's still around the same time.
Yeah.
You
forgot
Jack Frost.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Class.
Santa Claus coming to town. Jack Frost.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna give you Charlie Brown Christmas. I'm sorry. That is my favorite of.
I probably wouldn't have came up with that one first anyway, because I like the Snowman. I like the Grinch. I like the Jack Frost. I like Baby New Year.
So you don't like the part in Charlie Brown Christmas musically when they was doing the play and they got the dancing and. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. The bull. The bull was jamming like.
Yes.
That every time I see that cartoon, I just bust out laughing. Like everybody doing their thing, but young boy, he was like, I'm just so cool. Like, I wish we could have our childhood back just for one day.
Well, no, you can always have your childhood back by just living in watching those old movies. listening to the music. It's all in your heart. Your childhood, the memories, everything could be all in your heart, and you can have those moments. Even when you're feeling down, you just think about one of those good moments that can come back to you, just like that, we can't go back. All right, with your Christmas and the thing, you ready? Where you gonna dress up like Santa Claus too?
See, it figures.
Santa Claus ain't real, so no, it ain't real black. Like
Broke, they want to be a cowboy. Ain't nobody say I was doing it. Now you're doing too much. See?
because Santa Claus is not, real,
Really not.
but it could be real to the kids that's out there watching. You love Santa Claus, cool. Santa, he's coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh yeah, Santa Claus is coming to town.
See, kid,
Santa Claus is coming to town.
listen now. Your Aunt Shelly, she's going to tell you the fluffy version, I'm saying. I'm going to give you the real version. Especially if you live in the hood. Ain't no man in no red suit with no black boots going to come through the hood and come through the what chimney? Ain't nobody got no chimney in them projects. So where he coming? And so he going to bring a bag through the hood and ain't going to get robbed.
It's possible, people, if parents still want to have their children have childlike dreams and visions, they sure can.
Listen, this COVID, kids, your mama and your papa worked hard and sacrificed to get you the things that you wanted. We are not going to take that away from them. Your mama and your daddy or your auntie or your grandmama or whoever's caring for you, they worked hard to try to. That's who you should celebrate and salute.
But we don't know, whoever you want to believe. I ain't gonna take away nobody's dream. My mama always said that
my mom told me as hard as she worked, she ain't gonna give it to nobody else.
my mom would do one present from Santa Claus and the rest from her.
That's different.
Yes. Santa got credit for one.
Oh. Which one did he get, the good one or the bad one?
Just the average present. The best presents came from her, like the doll babies and things like that came from her. The ones that cost money came from her.
So what does that tell you?
She ain't giving
what was the best gift you ever got for Christmas as a kid?
the best. I can't even remember. I got doll babies every year. Some doll baby every year. And I'm not even sure I got the doll baby because I wanted the doll baby, because she think I wanted doll babies, because she think that's what we should have had. But I got doll babies. I got teddy bears.
5-speed bike with the banana seat and the.
Oh, that's what's up. I ain't getting no bike, sorry.
With the shit.
We weren't blessed with a lot of money,
Well, I didn't say we were blessed. No, let me stop. No, I actually got that for Christmas. It got stolen 2 months later, but yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, I did dumb stuff, out there running the store, leave it outside, boom, your John gone,
So that's what happened to my nephew. Just 2-3 years ago, we bought him a bike, me and my current dude at the time, and bought him a bike. I promise you, I think maybe within that week he got it stolen.
Dang.
Yeah.
That was wow.
Yeah.
It's still bikes.
Yeah, they stole the bike, and he within literally. That's what I say.
I remember the year I got the best Hot Wheels set ever with the racetrack and the I remember them.
It's funny. I like the racetracks or whatever, but that's one of them gifts. Back in the day, you give those type of gifts to the boy. But I like racetrack. I remember this one year, because I went to the Boys and Girls Club. I love the boys. Shout out to the Boys and Girls Club. But I went to the Boys and Girls Club. But one year we took a trip to one of them houses. I guess it was a house. From what I know, it was a house, but where it was all trains set up, like a big train, and it was almost like a little city. a train, and you watch the train goes all around. I was like, yo, that's so nice.
I was into trains like that. I was into racetrack. The only problem with Johnny Lightning, there was two of them, Johnny Lightning and Hot Wheels, and I know a lot of black folks get ready feel me when I'm feel my pain when I'm ready to say this is a true story. That was the gift that kept on giving, but not in a good way when you were a badass kid. Because that racetrack, guess what that turned into?
What?
The belt that whooped your butt.
Really?
What? Man, your mom would give me that. See, what happens is when you get caught doing something you ain't got no business doing, and the racetrack just happened to be there, and what you're doing it with is with the racetrack, and she just happened to snatch it from you, and because
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's a whole nother show, a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story.
I stayed in the corner as a kid.
Whoopings. Who got whoopings? That's funny. Me and Nikki was talking about whoopings today. It's crazy.
Woo, whoopings! I got some of the best. I got some of the classic whoopings, and well, I was always doing something. I think the third season of Soul Train, I spent it in the corner because I was always staying in the corner because I was always doing something I ain't no business doing. But you could hear the TV. See, remember them days you only had one TV.
True.
Well, actually, no, we had two. Because one was for picture, one was for sound.
Oh, wow.
Because we had a floor model, but that didn't work. The picture
right? Why the floor model never worked when you had the little tiny TV on top of the floor?
TV, right. That's how it was.
Plastic.
Floor models were, you know what? I think that was a dumb concept because you literally had to lay on the floor to be able to get a good view of it. Like, it was just... That was a dumb concept, whoever came up with that.
Now you sit on your couch.
But now you're doing this. So you can see it.
I don't even remember that, but I don't know.
Well, I remember we had the floor model TV, but that didn't work. And we had the other TV sitting on top of it. So you had to turn both of them on because I'm telling you, the TV on the top didn't have sound. I mean, it had sound, but it didn't have a picture. The floor model had a picture, but didn't have sound. So,
listen, now you do what you had to do. Now we got these flat screens, big TV. Everybody got the biggest TV ever, 55 inch, 65 inch, 75 inch. How big can you get?
Yo, I know a dude that has a 70-inch screen.
Yeah?
Crib.
So it's like a movie theater.
But he lives in an apartment. But that's a whole nother story.
That's all right.
That means that's taking up the whole wall.
Hey, what else do you need in the house besides the TV? No, I'm just playing.
These days, you know what? That TV come in handy these days because
what else did we have to do?
That's why when you say, what am I doing for my birthday? What is there to do?
No, I'm saying you could have had a special show, had people come on and say, just a special something.
Nah, I remember I did that for my mama's birthday, but I don't want to seem like I don't know. That's just my birthday was never a thing where truth be told, this true story. I think I've only had maybe about 5 birthday parties in my whole life.
I'm not really a birthday party person myself, but
I've DJ'd a million birthday parties, but I think I've only really had 5 really actual birthday parties that I can think of. I've never had a surprise party. I've never. That's just. I don't know. It's never been a big deal.
It's not like it was never really my thing either. That's funny. It's not. I don't want to have a. I mean, I'm not necessarily up for a party. I have events like last year on my birthday we did vision board party because it's after New Year. We did a vision board party, but that had that's for Motivation Monday. Now that was fun.
Well, I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just never been a big deal for me, having how some people got these enormous birthday bashes and,
And they celebrate all month. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's never really. And the way I see it too, the biggest milestone. I mean, this is a milestone co-owning with you this station, but like turning 50, been there, done that. Turning 18, been there, done that. 21, been there, done that.
Oh, so you like to celebrate milestone years?
Yeah, and all my milestone years have pretty much passed. So if God willing, I make it to 75. I guess that'll be the next one. You know.
Wait a minute. No, you don't. Ain't the next milestone year? Wouldn't it be
What?
the 6 and the 0?
That's not a big deal.
What you mean? That is a big deal.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm turning 54 Monday, and 54 to me means that I've been some places and seen some stuff, and I have, I have a lot of knowledge and wisdom as a result of it. I didn't get this gray hair by accident. Well, actually, I inherited it from my mama, but yeah, it just I don't know. I guess with everything that's going on. And this is what I told my wife. I really just want to sit and reflect. I really do, because I'm just going to take a mental day and just sit and.
So, is that today? That's your week? That's the week you have off?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah, that is your week that you have off.
Yep. That's why I kind of planned it that way. So, yeah, I'm going to be chilling all week. But knowing me, a whole bunch of other stuff is going to get done musically. Some work actually might get done. Some past single on the Saturday night episodes might actually.
You think so? Nah, I say go ahead and chill. Do what you got to do. Don't do that. Chill. Take some time.
I just wanted a mental health.
Take some time. Relax and whine. Listen to the sounds of EPMD.
I didn't realize it was going to be this much work, but I have been really, really pushing heavy and hard since what?
March.
March, yeah. No, it seemed like ever since COVID hit.
Yeah, hit the ground running. That's why I was saying, you're right. I felt a little burned out. It's like, I just wanted to, like take a vacation if I could, that kind of thing.
Shell, we've been humping this whole COVID season. You and I specifically have really been doing a lot of different, like, y'all don't realize that y'all, not only, I know y'all see the stuff that me and Shelly do together, and we do, especially that 30 interview in 30 days.
Woo.
That was deep, yo.
That's a lot of work. I still haven't, I feel like I still want to, like I said, I wanted like a vacation or something,
But where can you go now? Everything is
not like a vacation. Meaning, I just want to go to a hotel and chill. You know what I mean? You could do that.
Yeah.
You don't gotta go far to do that.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I just, it's, we've been, and that's what I was gonna say. Y'all don't understand. Me and Shelly also have our separate projects.
Mm-hmm.
Doing like Shelly's doing her work for people. I'm doing my work for people, and it got to a point where I was sleeping 2 hours a night, catching a nap here, catching a nap there. And eventually, if your mind ain't right, if you not get your proper sleep, you will unwind, and one day you're just gonna, and it's.
But that's where I'm at. I'm at that moment right now where I just feel like tired, a little tired. Just wanted to take a day or two off and get away, whatever. I still might,
Wow.
I don't know when, but I might.
Nah, I'm gonna just sit and just pretty much chill all week, and Melanie Morning Show, and whoever else wants to go live during that week, you guys can. Like 6 Foot's going to be going live. You're going to be live on that Saturday, 28th.
That's the 28th. Yeah, that's next Saturday. That's after the break.
The week of.
Yeah, week of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would be like the last day. Well, no, because I would.
Yeah, that is the last day.
No, because I wouldn't come back live until.
Oh, you won't come back live until
Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Following Monday, so you guys will still be. I'm not shut. let me make that disclaimer because somebody did inbox me. They asked me that and was like, "Yo, y'all shutting down for the no?"
I know that it do sound like you shutting down. That just sound like that. I don't think I
Yeah. Let me rephrase that, y'all. We are not shutting down the grown folks radio station. That's retarded. That's like shutting Power 99 down. You don't do that. No, we're not doing that. The Melanated Morning Show is going to be on hiatus. Everybody else who goes live every day, they're still going to be going live. Frank will still be going live. You'll still be going live. Still be going live. Dr. Webb,
So basically, you still gonna be working. Period. Just want you to know that you're still working because you still gotta do all those shows. You gotta do Dr. Webb. You gotta do Monica's.
Okay.
Unless she's taking a break that week, but I doubt it.
I doubt it too. First of all, Dr. Webb ain't gonna let me take no break from her journey, honey. Why she go, honey?
Honey, you sounded just like her.
I'm around her every week. Like, yeah, yeah, you right. Well, I can get a little bit. At least I can sleep, maybe an hour, 2 hours later.
Yeah, you don't gotta get up and be on there every single day. You just doing the behind the scenes work.
Yeah, I get up with the wife every morning, 6 o'clock. Well, no, she gets up at 5, but I get up at 6, So, I get it. Hey, people don't think so because you're not getting, you're not making a lot of money. This is a job.
This is a job.
It is.
It's a job.
I have to actually get up every morning as if, I mean, thank God I don't have to actually go to a brick and mortar studio now, but that's coming later on. But, this still is a job, and it takes the same dedication as if you were going to a brick and mortar studio. It takes the same.
But due to the fact that Zoom is amazing, like you could just pop up and do an interview, pop up and do something real quick and get on. This technology is awesome.
Here comes the real good part, Shell, as we get ready to sign off, because now I'm getting hungry again. Listen, all you got to do when you finish your interview, you ain't got to worry about the drive home.
You don't, no.
All you got to do is, hey, everybody, this is, I can't even do it like you.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody, this is Shelly Williams.
Yeah, but then you got to go home. I mean, you ain't got to get in the car. You just right here. We chilling. Bad fact, let me tell you what's about to happen. I'm about to go like this. Flip this off like that. I'll flip it on right off. Flip it off. Put it back where it belongs.
And go and lay right on down or whatever.
No, actually, this whole time I've been right here working.
I know you always working.
I'm right here working because the day has gone by and I have not done my work.
I think you feel like you're cheating if you don't work.
No. I have legit clients work that, if I don't do it, you don't work, you don't get paid. So I gotta do it.
Yeah, that's true.
I wish some days I wish like, I wouldn't mind taking a break, you know what I mean? Like,
well,
that'll work.
Yeah, but if I just gotta take I gotta take this show.
All right, well, we're gonna be out, y'all. Peace out. Good night.